Capricorn, this is a 4-week reading from the time you view this. Have a look at your past, present and future. If it resonates, great. If you could click the like button, that would be amazing. If not, take a look at your moon and rising. Okay, so let's start your reading. So first of all, we're going to have a look at your distant past. So your past cards are relevant to your future situation, your current, situation. So let's have a look for you. So what was going on with you in your distant past that's making this situation at the moment? Okay, it seems like you had, you were messaging somebody, or you were having communication with somebody, and it seems like that may have stopped, and that made you feel really emotional. I think you felt a lot of love for this person. The communication stopping left you with almost a bit of grief, like you'd lost something dear to you. Even if it could have been a friend, it could have been a lover, but it left you emotionally drained. Moving forward from that, I think that you started to rebuild. So let's see. Yeah, so for me, you definitely felt like that so from this period of grief, because somebody disappeared from your life, you start to rebuild. You rebuilt your life, left that in the past, and you felt a lot happier, but you still always had this, you kind of had this feeling like, is this going to happen again? Is somebody going to let me down once again? So although you were doing well, there was still that niggling in the background. So let's see what's going on now with you. Okay, so the person from the past, I do think this might have been a lover. May have tried to come back into your life, and it's made you feel trapped because, well, they'd come back before and you'd moved on, and you'd let it go, and now it's almost like they're like, hi, how are you? It's something along those lines, and it's almost like you're gonna have to face it again, and it's made you feel in a situation where you feel quite trapped because you're not sure what the right thing to do is. And with a lot of these reasons, it's a head over heart situation where your head's saying, well, hang on a minute, last time this happened, everything was going well, and then you disappeared. And you're kind of thinking now, is this going to happen again? Because I do actually care about this person. So let's see what's crossing you. What's crossing you? Okay, it could be an air sign. I mean, the thing is, it's you waited. It's because you've waited for this person to come in for so long. So although you move forward, like I said, there was always that niggling, oh, if anybody else comes in, are they going to do the same thing? Now, because this person's come back in and you've waited and waited, it's almost like I got my wish. Okay, so this person I'd forgotten and moved on in my life with, I'm really happy that they've contacted me and it's nice we can move forward. It's just that it seems that they've come in out of nowhere. It's almost like you haven't heard from them. Sorry, I do apologise. You haven't heard from them in such a long time, and it makes you so happy. And you're like, yeah, this is great. But again, there's that, are you going to let me down again? So let's have a look at what's affecting it. I think you think this is a cycle. I think you think it's going to happen again. But let's see. Are they just going to pop in and pop out just as quickly as they came in? Okay, it seems that you felt quite confident in yourself, so you were feeling so from this period of time where you felt really disappointed, you started to feel really confident, like, actually, I've got this is fine. But like I said, this person's come in now where you were feeling really confident about yourself, and it's almost like they've, as happy as it makes you, it's made you feel really vulnerable and confused. So from feeling really confident and, do you know what, I've got all this, I don't need it, it's fine, it's now come back in and you're just like, oh dear me, now it's, am I going to be hurt again? Is this going to be another cycle where you're here, then you go, and then it's happened? It seems like a repetitive. Let's have a look at them. I'm not sure who they are at the moment. We've got air signs here, which is Gemini, Libra or Aquarius, but that could have just been the fast energy of them coming out of nowhere. Let's see. Definitely seems like they're rushing towards you. I think this is making you feel very uneasy. Wow, okay. So this person, it seems like they're rushing in. It could have been that they were in a previous relationship and they've ended it, and now they feel free to come back to you. And they think that they have all the tools to just have you, which I'm not saying that's a bad thing, that they obviously like you, otherwise they wouldn't rush towards you. But they're very confident about it. They're very confident that they can just come in when they want to and you'll be there. I have Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, Cancer and Scorpio is some of the signs here. But I think it's just a case of rushing. I just get this rushing energy out of nowhere, and it's like, well, hang on a minute. You haven't spoke to me for ages. We haven't spoken. Now here you are, all of a sudden messaging me every day. Which is great. It makes you happy. Of course it does. But you're thinking, well, where did you disappear off to for so long? Did you disappear off with somebody else? Which I think they might have and ended that. Hopes and fears, you just want some peace. You just want mental peace and mental clarity, in a way that if you are going to stay. If not, please don't mess my head, So let's have a look at what your immediate future is. This person, we've got two similar cards in the outcome as well. So this person looks like they might actually genuinely want to start something with you. They might actually want to settle with you. I think they thought they'd made the wrong decision in the past. But it's almost like, when you've wanted something for so long and then you finally get it, that's great. And you're thinking, actually, it's not the same now. Things have changed. Too much water under the bridge. And it's not, I'm not saying you don't want them, because this person makes you happy. But it's like, well, why wasn't I enough in the first place? People make mistakes. People, we all take different paths, and that's the path they had to follow to get to where they are now. There's no wrong path. But I think for you, it's just doesn't feel the same as it did. I mean, if I had an even further past card, I'd say that you were probably really happy. You, like, this person made your heart sing, if you like. And then, because I'm starting off with the disappointment, because that's why you're feeling the way you are now. So the disappointment is causing all this confusion in your mind about, well, why have you came in now? What's changed? So let's have a look at your possible outcome, because we all have free will. So this is a path you can choose or avoid. Let's have a look. And we do have the King of Pentacles. So I'm just going to have a look if that's you or somebody else. King of Pentacles could be Capricorn, Virgo or Taurus. This person's very stable. They are sort of like a father figure where they go to work, bring home the money, you know, they're not like a partier or something like that. So let's see. It could be a fire sign as well. So I think this is you, where you're the stable one here. And it could be that actually you do come together. You do actually make a go of it. And it makes things like really good and you're really happy. That is a potential. That is potential. You could potentially figure this out. So from your Three of Wands here, where you were waiting and thinking, oh, I've waited for so long, to now the Four, where actually you've got what you wanted. So that there is the potential here to come together, but I'm wondering, we'll have a look in a minute, see what that would take to get to there. Okay, so your probable outcome, so on the path you're on now, is what I'm going to have a look at for you now. Okay, so this is you again in confusion about what to do. You're just like, bear in mind this is a 4-week reading, and you know this reading, life goes on after 4 weeks and things completely change all of the time. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're feeling guarded. I mean, again, it's like all the way through where it's like, you know what, I really want this, but I'm feeling like I'm not 100% sure this is going to work out, so I don't want to give my heart freely. So you're not sure you completely trust what's being offered. Let's have a look at how you could get to your possible outcome, because that's your probable outcome at the moment, which is all along where you're like, well, I'm not sure. So let's see how we could get to your possible outcome, just out of interest. What would need to happen? Strength. Yeah, so okay, so for you to get to there, you'd have to just kind of battle all those that mental anguish down, and then be like, okay, I'm gonna take a chance, and if I get my heart broken, it's a path I chose. That is massively risky for anybody, and I always say personally, you should always follow your intuition, and your intuition here is saying, I'm not sure. But if you did decide, I think you could have this, potentially. However, it is risky. It is, and whenever these possible outcomes, these amazing possible outcomes come out, which I had in a previous read, and I think a couple of weeks ago, of course, there's always going to be a risk to take to get that. It's a bit like gambling. Some you win some, you lose some, and if you're going to put yourself on the line, then it might work. It might, you know, you might get what you want. So let's have a look at your advice, okay? So first of all, we've got kind. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry about that. My alarm was going off. We've got kind, okay? So be kind rather than right, and you will never do the wrong thing. So as long as you're being true to yourself and, you know, you're kind to yourself as well, you'll be fine, which there is no wrong path. They always lead us to somewhere. And liberty, be free to be who you are, which is saying, you know, it feels to me like this person, whoever they are, haven't really got a sign standing out too much, because like I said, we've got earth, we've got air, we've got fire. I don't think we've got any water. We haven't got any. Haven't got any water signs. Oh yes, we have. We've got a Queen of Cups, but so everybody's here, okay. But I just think I've lost my train of thought. I do apologise, but it almost feels like this person's come in and turned your world a little upside down, which is harsh. It's not purposely, but I think you felt like you were rebuilding. So this is the card that comes after the tower. So when we've had a tower moment, we have nothing left and we rebuild. And I think you did well with that, and now it's like, oh, it's come back and you are in this heart over head situation. Anyway, I hope that helps. Like I said, at least one of you. Whenever I do these Celtic cross readings, they always seem to be so specific, and it's really hard to keep it general, but like I've always said, I can only tell you what I see because I believe this message is meant for somebody. If it resonates, that's amazing. Like, you know, if you click the like button, that helps me, helps my channel, shall we say. If not, take a look at your moon and rising signs, okay. I will be doing how do they feel about you, but that'll be in a couple of weeks now. So hopefully that's helped, and I will see you again soon.